a lot of our housing home repair programs that we fund, they're largely focused in Battle Creek's most diverse neighborhoods. And the focus on a lot of those is helping people sustain themselves in the places where they're living. So we're making investments in neighborhood where people that are protected classes live. Also, with like the minor home repair program that we have, we are helping folks with disabilities often be able to sustain themselves in housing. So we're addressing some of the housing accessibility issues that they might have. Another example is we fund code compliance. And code compliance activities include the inspecting and registering of rentals. And the city inspects and registers close to 8,000 rentals across the city. In the last year, we've completed analysis that shows that we inspect and register 94% of all the rentals in the city. Each of these inspectors within the last year and a half received fair housing training. They interact with landlords, they interact with tenants, and they're in a great position to help people understand what their rights and responsibilities are. With the assistance of the Fair Housing Center of Southwest Michigan, we developed some materials that they can then disseminate, pass out to folks to help them become educated about their rights and responsibilities and know how to address fair housing concerns when they have them. The city also directly funds fair housing activities, as the city manager mentioned. And in the past, we have funded a bunch of different things. I would say more recently, probably starting as the result of our public engagement process in 2014, we did a lot of consultations. We did about 50 consultations with local organizations. One of the things we heard about was the difficulty people had accessing affordable and safe housing. And a part of that related to people feeling like they experienced discrimination. That 2014 public engagement report, I brought some copies today. They're on the stand over there. It's also available online. And that really was the genesis for us deciding we wanted to try and get into some of these questions more deeply and find a way to figure out what was the extent of these problems and take it out of just anecdotal sort of discussions of stories of discrimination and see if we couldn't figure out where the real problems were.